Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Caitlin. I want to be really transparent with anyone who's watching my videos, and I'm gonna make this as short as possible because it's kind of like an introduction video to what I'm gonna be doing and stuff. And I am 33 weeks pregnant, enough said. Yes, I want my first video to be about my obvious skin problem that I suffer with, which is my rosacea. I'm trying to film this in natural light, so I have my window open over here. Please ignore that my sheet's coming off my bed. I feel like it's not talked enough about in the beauty community and in general. Like, I know that this is really unattractive to look at. You're like preaching to the choir there, because I know, and even people in my everyday life don't really understand. They'll ask what's that on your face? And they always assume that I have some like flesh-eating disease or an infection or something. You know, most people just assume it's acne. It does look a lot worse. They think I'm sunburnt. Anyways, they ask, and I always tell them that it's rosacea, and they have no idea what I'm talking about. So, and you probably know people in your life who have, probably not as bad as mine, it's gotten worse, but just like redness, you probably know people who have that. And all rosacea is these tiny blood vessels in your face. They pop, and they're very tiny, but it's a lot of them, and it creates redness all over you. Yeah, guys, so I realized when I was editing this that I kind of just did a really drawn out thing I didn't really need to do. So short explanation is that on the surface of your skin, these blood vessels, they kind of just like pop, and that's what gives it the red appearance. Yeah, so just want to clear that up. Bye. The next big thing I want to talk about is that people are always asking me, or they assume that I don't like take care of my skin. If you saw this, you would think I didn't wash my face, because that's what it looks like. It looks like someone who really neglects taking care of their self. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Because those blood vessels are popping right underneath the surface of your skin is super, super sensitive. What people really need to try to understand is that people with rosacea have a lot of triggers. Things that you can do normally, we typically can't, not without facing the consequences. So a lot of things that break out people's skin with rosacea is their diet. Everything you love will irritate your skin, and it will cause you to have an outbreak. Working out is another thing. I wake up with this face every day, and I guess you just kind of become desensitized to it. I forget that other people aren't used to seeing my face, so or as much. It can be kind of shocking to other people. But when you work out and you get very hot, the heat, because those are blood vessels and they're expanding because you're hot, and yours are busted, so when you get hot, it raises to the very surface of your skin, and your whole face gets flushed, so it looks 10 times worse. I don't even get acne. None of what you're looking at is acne. This is all rosacea. The patches, which is going to be hard to see, but the patches, the nodules on my nose, that's all from rosacea. None of that's acne. I don't have acne. I haven't struggled with acne since I was a teenager. I'm thankful, because that would be terrible on top of this. But my point is, if you see somebody struggling with redness, don't just assume that it can be treated in the same way. And it can be very disheartening, especially because my channel is going to be a lot about beauty and doing my makeup and stuff, and learning how to better my makeup technique, having people help guide me in that. But I wouldn't feel right if I wasn't super transparent about my skin, because you're going to see it if I'm like doing videos with my makeup. If you have a problem looking at somebody's face like this, then I just suggest not watching the video, because I'm somebody who goes out in public like this, and I don't like to put foundation on it all the time. Now, when I first developed rosacea, girl, you cannot catch me without foundation. I had to have foundation on my face, because there was no way I was gonna let anybody else call me Rudolph. I was Rudolph all through high school. I was Rudolph, because it used to just be my nose that was really red. And then as time went on, my face, it got worse. And I've been to dermatologists, I've done everything, but another thing that's very hard for me is not the makeup part, because foundation, you're gonna look like a candy bar. Typically, if you have rosacea, you just are. You're gonna look like that meme with the candy bar. It's the skincare part that really gets to me, because you can end up just breaking the bank trying to trial and error things for your face. I personally don't even waste my time, because it's expensive and you have no idea if it's going to work, and there's no way to get your money back once you spent the money on it. And when your skin is this sensitive, you don't just want to be trial and erroring things on your face. You really need to go to a doctor, and you need to get a script. When your face looks like mine, you need a script. And then you can go from there with, you know, your cleansers and stuff. But I personally, I would love to do the whole exfoliating, toning, moisturizing, whatever else thing that everybody else does. I don't, because exfoliating, I am terrified to exfoliate. If I exfoliate the way everybody exfoliates, my skin would look like I fell on the pavement 90 miles an hour. No. So, and I'm aware that there are different types of exfoliants for people with sensitive skin, but my thing is, I'm not going to be the person who goes out and does the trial and error on those products, because my skin is what pays for that. So as bad as my skin looks right now, it's really bad because I'm pregnant, so it's making it worse, but I take care of my skin. I don't feel like it's necessary to put your skin through all of that experimentation, because it could cause a lot of damage, because yeah, your skin's basically raw where that redness is, and that's just not a good combination. So I go out in public like this. I love to feel the air on my face. I love to not let my skin suffocate all the time. But like, for instance, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm not sure when this video is gonna go up, but tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'll be doing my makeup, I'll be doing my hair, I'll be doing everything. But today, this is my face. And tomorrow, this will also be my face. I'm not ashamed of it. I just wanted to make a video that kind of explained what it was, because a lot of people suffer with this, and it's not fair to those people to have to feel like they are left out in a whole community that they want to be involved in. And I know what that feels like, because that's me. It can be very hard, because it's harder to do everything when your face looks like this. You have to make sure that you're not only taking care of your skin, but that you're getting the results that you want. Because somebody with clear skin doesn't have to worry about, how's this foundation gonna look on my face? Am I gonna look like a candy bar? They don't have to worry about any of that stuff. And you do, and all you wanna do is feel like you look good, which is hard enough when you're 33 weeks pregnant, but it's really hard when you're 33 weeks pregnant and you look like you have a sunburn all the time. So I just thought I would share a little bit about that. I'm not ashamed of my face. Nobody can make me feel bad about my face, because I take care of my face. It's just something that's, you know, I can't repair blood vessels in my face. Now, I will say that if you do struggle with this, I have a pretty severe case of it, obviously. So if you have a lot milder case than I do, I suggest drink lots of water, because water will clear your skin faster than anything. And I know that some people don't think that's true. And with this, it's very true. It cools the face. I'm not ashamed of it. I can't do anything about it because I do everything I can. I'm going back to my doctor, who's gonna probably give me another prescription. So yeah, don't be embarrassed or ashamed of your face. My name's Caitlin. Welcome to my channel, and you're gonna be seeing a lot more of this. So if you don't like it, then don't watch. That's all I gotta say, because I ain't going nowhere.